We're good. Should I have the camera active?
Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming through the board. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's going to be. Remember, it's going to be on a 30-second delay. Check 1, 2, 3, 4.
We have the computer up, correct? The pots are up. All right, now let's go into the FL. How much is left in that song? Yes. Okay. We're gonna take it after this. So what I want you to do is hit stop next. Keep that red button down because the red's got to be on the production room. Okay. And when that song is ending, you're going to bring us up, and you need to tell me when we're up. Okay. It's still going to be a 30-second delay, though, isn't it? So when there's 20 seconds left in that song, let me know.
That's the part I was
Yes, the production room on that far right, that right button. Can you hear some? You can probably hear some cue, can't you? Yep. So with 20 seconds left, let me know. And then once I play, it'll mute us off, right?
Once you play what?
Let me know when there's 20 seconds left.
Yeah, this will be muted.
This is what we're starting with.
Yep, this will be muted then.
And the white button does not need to be on the production, just the red only. Yep, just tell me when there's 20 seconds left.
I know it. Go on video. Videos go. Go on audio. Audio's go. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Countdown. No, it sounds awful. But it would be great if something went wrong tonight.
Highlights from the 2021 high school basketball season on KCTN FM 100. Back left side, here's Frieden left side for three. Got it! So Frieden has hit back-to-back threes. It is 10-0 Central in the lead, and here comes a post-fill timeout. Here's Sierra Mose right side, deep three. Got it! Banks it in. With 3 minutes left in the half, it's a 2-point game. The ball intercepted by Riester. Riester left side for three. Got it again at the buzzer. Riester hit a three to close the quarter after a no call on a foul. Riester bails him out offensively with another three. 4 seconds to go. Miller, deep three, right side. Got it again. Are you kidding me? In the closing seconds, Miller hit a closing three at the end of the first quarter. He does it again here in the second quarter. Caleb Helly goes middle of the lane to Spielbauer, wide open, but leaves the shot short. Gets his own rebound, fit away at the buzzer. Got it to go. Spielbauer stayed with it, and the Eagles have their biggest lead of the half. 3 seconds to go. Grace Keel drives in the lane, bounce pass to Carly Kleesner. Layup at the buzzer. It is up and in. They run the break to perfection, and the Warriors back within a bucket. Here's Wiskus, deep three, right side. Got it again. Wiskus from 25 feet away. He's hit 4 3-pointers. It's 21-0. And here's Moreland stealing the pass. Left side to Lang, and it's another layup. And here comes a timeout. We have yet to play 2 minutes. And MFL MarMac leads 15-0. Lang right side, they leave her wide open. Takes the three. Got it to go. And the Bulldogs lead for the first time tonight. Left takes it all the way to the basket. Drives in, banks it up and in. As the closing seconds of the first quarter comes to an end. Palmer goes left side to Helly. Helly left wing for three. Got it. So an exclamation point to end the third quarter. Inbounds to Luzum. Luzum, they beat the pressure again to Moore. Here is Stolka. Stolka goes up and throws it down with 2 hands. There's your exclamation point. Right side to McShane. McShane's going to take the three. Right side on its way. Got it again from the right side. It is 43-20. If it sounds like we're shocked every time we say the score, we are.
We are.
McGreal in the lane. Parker Smith goes right side alone. He's open right side. Going to fire up another three. Got it again. Are you kidding me? 38-12. The Warriors lead by 26 right now. And they hand it back to Rochford. Rochford brings it left side, wants to go one-on-one. Takes a 15-footer from the elbow. Got it! And that's how the first half comes to an end. It's all good for Edgewood Colesburg. Welcome to the high school basketball season. It's Upper Iowa Conference basketball tonight on KCTN. In our featured matchup, it's a girls special. MFL MarMac at North Fayette Valley. The Bulldogs' run of conference titles came to an end last season, but this is an experienced team with eyes on a return to the top. The Tiger Hawks won their first ever conference title last season. They lost some key players, but they know they return enough to become back-to-back champions. A great way to start out our girls' basketball season. MFL MarMac and North Fayette Valley. Tonight's Chalk Talk, next.
This is Renee.
Happy to be here.
She's not some influencer. She's more of a groundbreaker behind the wheel of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Renee runs with us. Nothing runs like a Deere. Get a 1 Series tractor for just $99 per month at your John Deere dealer today. For additional cost information, please call toll-free 855-633-2315.
Request a quote online from one of Bodensteiner Implement's 10 Northeast Iowa locations at bodimp.com.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
As you're bringing in the harvest this fall, remember to watch for overhead power lines.
A safety tip from Iowa's electric cooperatives.
If you snag a power line, remain inside your vehicle and if possible, back away from the hazard. If your equipment catches fire, jump clear and avoid vehicle and ground contact. Call 911 and your local electric company immediately. And train your crew on these risks and procedures too.
Iowa's electric cooperatives want you to be safe and productive this fall.
Alameda Clayton Electric, your Touchstone Energy cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Freedom Bank is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We are growing your community. Freedom Bank looks forward to helping you through the many stages of life, from your first checking account to your retirement account. We have helped generations of families buy their first home, finance their vehicles, and plan for the future. Let us put our experience to work for you and your family. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At American Family Insurance, protecting cattle ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand it's more than a ranch, it's your life, and that's why we offer customizable policies that protect what you've worked for. Let's build the policy your ranch deserves. Contact Julie Depke, agent, at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Veterans Memorial Hospital, we're right here at home.
This is Amy Robinson, Director of Rehab. I came here 24 years ago as a physical therapist to make a difference and help a lot of people. This is a family-friendly hospital, and we all support each other. Everyone cares about the patients they work with. I'm proud of the compassionate care that our staff offers. We are withstanding the challenges and moving forward together. We'll be here caring for you right here at home for another 70 years.
This is Brad Cranberry, certified athletic trainer at Veterans Memorial Hospital for the past 27 years. I love taking care of all my local patients and meeting new people from outside the community and working with both younger and older patients. VMH has been a pillar for Albuquerque County, and I hope that our work here will continue to support this great facility. We are withstanding the challenges and moving forward together. We'll be here caring for you right here at home for another 70 years.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Bulldog Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Center Street Bar and Grill in Monona, Community Insurance of Iowa, Hometown Agency Monona, on your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money, member FDIC, and by Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. All right, we are here live. We're doing kind of a live radio check here tonight on KCTN FM 100. I'm Dan Barons along with Aaron Hamann. Welcome here once again to West Union. Still a JV game taking place tonight. We are trying our live video stream here tonight of our first ever broadcast on KCTN FM 100. And again, I'm Dan Barons along with Aaron Hamann. We welcome you here to West Union tonight. And what is a good girls basketball opener tonight?
Yeah, I think this is a good contest tonight, Dan. We're gonna see some interesting basketball. Both of these teams coming off successful years last year, and you hate to say it this early in the year, but this could be one of the deciding games when it comes to deciding the conference championship, and it's only the first game of the year.
We continue the Chalk Talk for tonight. We begin the Chalk Talk for tonight's game. We're joined by MFL MarMac girls basketball coach Jason Winter. Coach, our team 16-8 a season ago, but returned plenty of talent this year. Let's talk about, first off, who's back for the Bulldogs.
We have 4 seniors this year coming back. Carly Jones, Riley Moreland, Lakota Morrissey, and Miranda Lang. They're kind of the core of our group that's returning, and anytime you can have that many seniors that are going to be able to play for you, that's a good thing.
You know, the other thing is you'll have a group of juniors and some underclassmen that contributed last year, too, back.
Yeah, we've got Grace Anderson, Cadence and Brooklyn Moon are also back that have played for us. So we've got a lot of people. We've got a deep bench this year. We've got a couple sophomores that are probably going to be in the rotation, too, for us this year. So we're a little deeper than what we were last year. Some of our underclassmen have developed a little bit with getting in over the summer and being able to play in some summer camps and stuff over the summer has also helped.
All right, you talk about some of those newcomers. Who are some of the names we can expect to kind of add to this list?
Caitlin Pika, she was injured all of last year, and she was could have snuck in and maybe got some varsity minutes last year as a freshman should she have been healthy. She's been really looking good for us coming back off her injury as a sophomore. I think you're going to see a lot from her. She's a very aggressive player, good shooter. And then you've got Hannah Bogdanovich as well as another one that you kind of saw last year, got in there a little bit, and there's a chance she could get in there and play as well as a sophomore.
All right, now let's talk about North Fayette Valley. What do you know about the Tiger Hawks?
We know they got the conference championship last year, and that kind of upset us because we had it the previous year. So we've kind of had that in our sights. And we know that's a big game for us, first game of the year. We know they lost almost all of their guard court from last year. We know they're going to be extremely big and athletic on the inside. And we know we're going to have to try to turn this into a baseline-to-baseline game and not get in a half-court game with them.
All right, so you talk about their full-court game. What are some of the keys in the ball game to make that happen for MFL MarMac?
We're going to have to rely on our full-court pressure. Get after their ball handlers, kind of test them. They're probably going to have some girls that aren't used to handling the ball as much because they did lose the majority of their ball handlers from last year. So we're going to have to really test their guards, put pressure on them, make their post entries difficult because they are.
Hi, this Cody from Torkelson.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m.
Okay, so we're just going to do the games like we normally do it with the tie line, okay? We're going to have to watch what we say because we're not playing commercials off this anymore. Playing them. Playing everything. So live streamers aren't going to hear commercials. Well, they're going to hear if they hear commercials, it's going to be different. I don't know. Why don't you bring down the volume?
So the mic for the live stream. So this live stream's running separate now. So it's not gonna have any of the ads or nothing. So if you're talking during the ads, it's gonna pick up everything.
Okay, so is there a way to mute that so we can?
Yep, we just slide that. We just like play the music and stuff for now, or no?
guard play. You talk about Abby Reister, Reagan Griffith, and M&I all gone, and that was your backcourt for the Tiger Hawks. MFL MarMac's got that back. They lost a good scorer in Caden Hiltzer, another role player in Kevin Ruff, so they've got a lot of good weapons back.
All right, so we welcome you once again here to West Union, and this is our first ever live video stream, but actually tonight we're dealing with some audio issues on that side, but you can still certainly watch the video version of this ball game on KCTN.com as well as our YouTube page as well. But we are going to bring you here the live play-by-play on KCTN FM 100.1. The audio and video are going to sync up if you're listening and watching.
They're not playing nice right now, but the live stream video is looking great.
All right, so let's talk about some of the keys in this ball game tonight as they do the starting lineups.
Well, I think North Fayette Valley is going to have to establish the inside. MFL MarMac matches up okay with them, but I think they've got the height advantage. You think that the guards can get that to them. I think MFL MarMac wants to control the tempo. They want to play their pace, their style of ball right here, and that's what they're going to want to do to establish themselves.
MFL MarMac is the team that brings back the guards and the full court pressure, and for North Fayette Valley, they're going to have their guards rolling up, throwing in the fight.
Yeah, they are. They've got some young gals who did play a little bit last year. Also some role players off the bench, but they play a much bigger role this year, and they're going to have to grow up in a hurry and adjust to what MFL MarMac says.
All right, we'll take a break. When we return, opening action with North Fayette Valley and MFL MarMac. You've been listening to the Chalk Talk from KCTN Sports.
Our officials for this evening are C. Michael Anderson, Elisha Culpepper, and McQuam McCool. Please do your part in helping us practice good sportsmanship at all times and support these officials. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you now to please rise and remove your headgear as we give honor to America by singing our national anthem, sung tonight by senior Keeling Cranberry. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we'll take it after this. Next break, by the way, I'll have you play a name mentioned next break, but we'll take it after this. All right, I think we got everything normal on our end. Pretty good crowd on hand for this ball game tonight. The home opener here, girls basketball opener tonight on KCTN. And again, when you talk about the North Fayette Valley starters, a lot of the same kids that you saw last year, but now asked to play bigger roles this year.
Well, yeah, we talk about their starters. You've got Kimberly Smith, she's a senior. Alyssa Moore, she's a senior. Justin Cowley, she's a junior. We've got McKenna Grove, a junior, and Cassidy Meyer, a junior. But all of those guards that we mentioned are replacing some big shoes from last year.
And for MFL MarMac, this is your starting team that you saw much of last season.
Yeah, Riley Moreland, a senior. Miranda Lang, a senior. Lakota Morrison, a senior. Tyler Jones, a senior.
And the tip is right away won by MFL MarMac, driving a left-sided shot, but has the shot blocked defensively by Grove, and the rebound pulled down by the Tiger Hawks. And they want to push it, but as they push it ahead offensively, intercepted by Moreland. Moreland ahead to Jones, Schmidt blocks the layup from behind, but commits the foul, reaching overtime. And that will put Shaw to the free throw line for two. And here we go, up and down the court to start.
Yeah, a lot of up and down. Both teams just trying to feel each other out. And first game of the season
getting excited.
So at the free throw line once again is Jones, Carlin Jones in the starting lineup. Free throws off the back of the rim. She'll have another opportunity. Bulldogs wearing their away royal blue tops. They have the whites and blue stripes down the side there. Tiger Hawks home white uniforms with the Carolina blue there. The NLV across the front and that dark trim. Second free throw. It's off the back of the rim. It is no good. And Kenlyn Schmidt gets the rebound for North Fayette Valley. Back into the offensive end once again here is quickly North Fayette Valley. Left side, Kenlyn Schmidt, guarded by Moreland. Bulldogs coming out here, and they're going to play girl-to-girl defense starting out here.
Yeah, they're matching up here. They think they've got enough height to match up with some of the taller girls from North Fayette Valley.
That ball, by the way, was blocked out of bounds as they tried to push it left baseline. Schmidt had it knocked out of bounds there by Moreland. So inbounds, they work it there to, once again, corner to Schmidt. Left corner, hands it on over in the wing. Cowley, 15-footer, shot is no good. Cowley follows up her shot, beats everybody to the ball, picks up the loose basketball, and fouled in the lane by Miranda Lang. If there's one thing about both these teams yet to be decided yet, it's how the bench play comes into this. MFL MarMac feels they're a little deeper in their bench this year.
I think so, especially when we talk about experience. I think MFL MarMac.
Left side, they work the basketball there to Meyer. Meyer puts it on the floor, drives right side, feeds it on back there. To a nice give and go to Cowley, misses the shot, gets her own rebound. Put back, it is no good. And the rebound cleared there by Moreland. So the Bulldogs bring it back offensively. And right side, they push it to Jones. Jones back out on top here. They'll work it with or I should say offensively, with Morrissey. Right baseline to Jones. Jones at the top of the key now to Moreland. Moreland puts it on the floor. Nice bounce past the baseline. Jones, 10-foot jump shot, aired it out long. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Moreland, but actually underneath it was Grove with the rebounding position, and they say it went off of Grove off the left side.
Back to the Bulldogs.
Inbounds, Moreland gets to the left block, catches it, and is fouled right as she caught it. Quickly went up for the shot, and the foul is committed there by number 22, Alyssa Bohr. That is the second foul on the Tiger Hawks.
And we want to talk about returning starter Riley Moreland, the leading scorer for the Bulldogs, going to the line.
It is no good. Heading to play college basketball at Sioux Falls, right?
Sioux Falls.
So looking forward to that. And that's in the Northern Sun Conference, of course, the final conference. Second free throw on its way there. It is good. And finally, the Bulldogs getting to the line. That's a positive. But making one or two is Moreland there on the board, and they set up full-court pressure. Tiger Hawks pass it across the board. Bohr beats the it is in. Count the basket. Jones takes it the length of the court and scores the layup, and the Tiger Hawks have a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, Bohr just kind of got ahead of that defense, and Jones was caught trailing a little bit, kind of followed it from the side, and nice job by Alyssa Bohr to get that ball into the hoop, and to get the harm, and the foul.
Zaida Moore is the first substitution of the night for NFE. She's a 5'7" senior. She'll kick in for Schmidt. Free throw is good. Bohr finishes off that three-point play. 3-1, the Tiger Hawks in the lead, and here's 1-3-1 defense by North Fayette Valley.
This is the official defense of the Upper Iowa Conference.
Boys and girls. Right side, Morrissey on the wing for three. Aired it out long on the right side, and the rebound pulled off the left side there by Grove. And Grove immediately picked up there by Moreland, who skips the ball away from it, picks it up. Moreland drives in, left-handed layup, no good. Too strong. Ball rims out of there, and the rebound pulled down there by North Fayette Valley. Bohr left side in the offensive end to Meyer. Meyer goes sliding on the court on a low throw, and it goes out of bounds. Well, North Fayette Valley, we knew MFL MarMac wants to get up and down the court, and I think NFV saying, we're going to run.
We're going to match it. We'll go with it. Interesting to see how this plays out.
With this 1-3-1, North Fayette Valley wants to make MFL MarMac play a half-court offense. Moreland at the free throw line, pulls it back over on top, takes a step back three, banks it long at the top of the backboard, and the rebound lost in there by Jones, and it's picked up there by North Fayette Valley. And with the loose basketball picked up, Zaida Moore. Moore, left side, baseline area now, they push it to Cowley. Cowley in the left corner, brings it right side, trying to throw it from left baseline to right baseline. Left attempt pass, threw it away. It is a turnover. Lots of action, not a lot of scoring. 5:44 left in the opening quarter. It is 3-1 your score here right now. NFV leads.
Talk about this pace, but that's the fourth turnover on the Tiger Hawks in this early first quarter. MFL MarMac hasn't taken it over yet.
So, substitution for MFL MarMac. Jones checks out, and number 4 comes in. That is Grace Anderson, a 5'9" junior. Also number 44 coming in Brooklyn Moon. Moon left wing area. And of course, Moon was a good spark off the bench last year. In the lane, and trying to go to Shaw. Shot is blocked. Picked up by Anderson. Anderson, the weak side rebound, fouled on the left side, and goes to the free throw line for 2. You heard Coach Winters talking about if he can get Anderson and also on the court there as well, talking about Moreland there. Big minutes out of those two. They really feel like they've got a good post combination.
Rebounds, so she's a great one to come out and expel some of these other girls.
Free throw is good, and remember, missed a chunk of last season due to injury. Second free throw being lined here now by, once again, Anderson. Second free throw on its way. It's off the back of the rim. Bounces three times off the back of the rim, then rolls off to the right side. And the rebound pulled down by Cassidy Meyer for North Fayette Valley. So Bohr brings it across the timeline offensively. Anderson now guarding Bohr up on top. As we mentioned, the Bulldogs are girl to girl. A few turnovers here in the early going. 3 minutes in, 3-2 is our score. Tiger Hawks in the lead. Right side, Grove. Grove drives in, knocked away by Moreland. And Moreland, who just came back in, gets her first block. Losing the basketball though is North Fayette Valley, but it goes into the hands of Crowley, who drives right side and scores underneath. Only right place, right time. It's 5-2. Tiger Hawks in the lead. Anderson backs her way down. Post-up shot from the right block. Too strong. Good defense there by Crowley. Straight up. Missed the shot and the rebound by the Tiger Hawks. Back offensively, they work it left side now here with Moore. Moore left wing and pushes it now baseline. Driving is Bohr. Bohr goes right side in the lane to Cowley. Post up brings it up and in. It is a 6-0 run by North Fayette Valley. They lead 7-2.
Yeah, and establishing themselves on the inside.
Line drives in. It's knocked away by Moore as she tried to drive between 2 defenders. The ball kicks into the backcourt, but it's picked up there by MFL MarMac. So the Bulldogs avoid the turnover halfway through the first quarter. Right side now, Moreland on the wing, drives in the lane, takes a little running shot up and in, split the defenders. Moreland attacked from the side against that 1-3-1.
Yeah, a little more space there coming from the wing by that wing girl, and also he's got a lot of room in the wing.
So Grove brings it up the offensive end now for MFL MarMac, picked up immediately at center court by Lang, who's causing some havoc there. And they go right side to Meyer. Meyer bounce pass in the lane, trying to go back to Cowley. She gets it in front of the basket, but misses the post-up shot. Rebound pulled down by Cowley, goes back up. The shot no good, but fouled there on Shaw. So again, Cowley, who's 5'8", using that size advantage on the 5'5" Shaw down low.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job of getting their shots inside the lane. They haven't taken much from the outside yet. MFL MarMac's taken a couple of 15-footers, but everything in North Fayette Valley is getting inside the lane.
So at the free throw line once again here is Cowley. Free throw on its way. It's off the back of the rim. It is no good. Cowley averaged 4.2 points a ball game, but I think that NFV is expecting that to be in double figures this year. You get her into double figures. Schmidt and Bohr averaged close to double figures last year. All of a sudden, you pick up some of that scoring slack that you're going to have to replace from last season.
Yeah, a lot of pickup there, but you can see those girls really filling into those roles early in this first game.
So 3:34 left here in our first quarter. And at the free throw line once again is going to be Cowley's second free throw. It is good, and it's 8-4. North Fayette Valley, the early lead. 3:34 left in the first quarter. 8-4 is the score. Tiger Hawks in the lead. Let's take this break. Great job on that. We'll take it up to this.
10 viewers right now. Better than nothing. It looks good. It's clear.
Yeah, Jill said it was clear. We'll take it up. So again, our score 8-4. North Fayette Valley in the lead here. 3:34 left in our opening act. Both teams with 3 team fouls, and again, it's been a little helter-skelter for both these teams.
Yeah, we've got 4 turnovers already for the Tiger Hawks. We talked about that, but we also have a lot of new faces there starting for the guard in a very aggressive defense.
Substitution for MFL MarMac. Number 11 has checked in. And Caitlin Pinka. Pinka tried to work it in the lane. The ball was deflected out of there as Jones has come back in for MFL MarMac. And as North Fayette Valley pushes it into the offensive end, there's a foul committed by MFL MarMac. Also number 30 into the game in Cadence Moon, a 5'3" junior. Meanwhile, left side jump shot there by, I believe, Kenlon Schmidt, the left-hander. Coach Pumpkin blocking my view on the sideline. Hits the jump shot, and it's 10-4. So now you've got the Moon twins in there as number 30 has checked in Cadence Moon. Here's Brooklyn Moon deep, 3, right wing. Shot is no good. And with the rebound there is number 2 for North Fayette Valley. He pushes it ahead, and the ball actually, correction there, but it was actually number 3, Collie, who pushed it ahead. And the ball is knocked away back in the other end, and it goes there too. North Fayette Valley at the free throw line. Boy, they say was fouled, and the foul committed there by Brooklyn Moon on the recheck.
Moore got herself in a good position there for the basket, but missed.
So the free throw there, it is good. It's 11-4 is our score. By the way, a couple of scores at halftime. Edco leads, actually Maquoketa Valley now leads Edco 19-18. Clayton Ridge leads South Wind at the half 22-16. Second free throw, it is no good, and the rebound pulled down off the right side there by Brooklyn Moon. So number 2 into the ball game for North Fayette Valley. We'll let you know who that is in just a bit. Right side, they work the basketball here. Top of the key now to Carly Jones.
Ellsburn,
Ellsburn is number 2. Caitlin Ellsburn is number 2.
Inside there.
And a nice pass down low. Moreland hits the shot. Number 2 is Caitlin Ellsburn, by the way. So thank you very much. So Caitlin Ellsburn, a freshman, a 5'6" freshman, her first appearance. 11-6 is our score. And left side, they work it down to Bohr. Bohr trying to go back into the lane, down to Cowley. Spin move to the right, banks it long. Nice spin move from left to right, missed the shot. Brooklyn Moon gets the rebound. Back into the offensive end, Carly Jones. Jones to Anderson. Anderson right side to Moreland. Right side open for 3. Shovel the line, steam down. Bulldogs back within 2. And you like the inside-outside movement there.
Yeah, and Moreland's kind of that goal direction. Hit that outside shot, but she's off the ball.
And absolutely able to set wide open on that shot. Cowley drives in, scoops by Moreland. The shot no good, but they say Moreland got part of the arm driving in. So Cowley's been very active in the lane. Goes back to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, Cowley's just been all over the place inside there, getting shots up. I've got her 7 shots already, and she's been at the free throw line twice. So she's definitely trying to pick up some of that scoring from last year. Average 4.7 points last year.
So the free throw there, it is no good, and we are getting a lot of free throws, but not a lot of makes in the season opener so far.
Struggling for the free throw line.
And again, substitutions continue. Keely Cranberry just checked out of the ball game, as did Kenlon Schmidt. So Zaida Moore back into the ball game, and also in there McKenna Grove as well. Free throw, it is good there by Cowley, and it's 12-9 with 2 minutes left here in our first quarter. And now Cowley checks out in Brooklyn Hoy, a 6'1" sophomore. Saw some varsity time last year. She checks in for the Tiger Hawks. Left side, Brooklyn Moon, open left side for 3 at the back of the rim. Shot is no good, and the rebound pulled down by Zaida Moore off the right side. Back into the offensive end now. Here is the Tiger Hawks. Left side to Bohr. Bohr trying to back her way in the lane. Hands it back to, again, Moore. Moore drives in. Lays it up from the right side. So they continue to attack in low, and Moore has a 3-point opportunity.
Yeah, just having that rim awareness. Moore getting in the lane this time. Howie's been in there, and Kenlon Schmidt's been in there point blank. With the Moore in the back. You can just see the Tiger Hawks want to get that ball outside, and establish that inside game, which is going to open up those outside shots that they want here in the second quarter.
Free throw there, and it is off the left side. It is no good, and able to finish off that 3-point play. Rebound by Moreland. Here's Lang, drives left side, hands it on over in the offensive end now to, once again, Morrissey in the lane to Moreland. Nice drop step to the left side. Stepped up in the lane and took a drop step to the left side, laid it up and in. 90 seconds left in the quarter. They're back within 3.
We've had a lot of action here in this first quarter, and just not a lot of balls going in the loose.
So back offensively here. It is once again off the left side driving in. Quickly there was a defensively Moreland knocked it out of the way as Moore drove in. Good defense there.
Yeah, Moore was driving in the lane. Moreland cutting up out on the backside, but tall enough and long enough arm to kind of block that from behind to prevent that from the basket.
And again here, off the left side of the basket, it will be taking it out of bounds. Will be Grove. Grove cutting down the lane there is Ellsburn. The ball deflected out of there by Moreland. Correction, it was Lang got a hand in there, but the loose ball picked up in the corner by North Fayette Valley. Ellsburn, right side, has the ball on top of it. It's knocked away by Grove. Grove had it, could not hang on to it. Brooklyn Moon drives in, but misses the layup after the turnover. Back offensively, North Fayette Valley gets back. Knocks the ball away, blocks the shot after a rebound opportunity offensively by Lakota Morrissey off the right side.
lot of shot attempts, and that ball ended up going off the Bulldogs. So now the Bulldogs are going to have to go in the backcourt. The defense is really
And they'll take it off the left side here of MFL MarMac's basket. Amos to Ellsbury. Nice crossover dribble. Beats the pressure. Drives by Lang. Comes in and freshman. Walking to the varsity level, huh? Go back right side. Here's Moreland right side for three. Got it again. Schmidt did not identify late to roll over, and they're back within two. So 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Right side offensively here with, once again, Cowley. Cowley intercepted by Moreland. She gets it ahead, pushing it to number 11, and the rim, that's going to be Caitlin Pika, but she misses the layup. Here with the rebounding shot. Her shot blocked. Somehow in the lane, Pika saves it to Lang. Lang right side for three. It's off the back of the rim. Moreland skies in, gets the rebound, and I believe they're going to call a foul as Moreland crashes to the floor with Cowley. Lots of effort with 5.8 seconds to go here in our first quarter.
I think they're calling a hold here. I don't think it was the rebound on that. That was on the hold. They'll call that ball and say the board.
So Moreland will get a breather with 5.8 seconds to go. Anderson comes in. They'll take it off the left side of the basket. MFL MarMac will for the final shot. Morrissey takes it out of bounds. On top to Pika. 4 seconds to go. Pika stops the dribbling travel with pivot feet at the top of the key. So with 2.1 seconds to go, they don't get the final shot. It goes back to North Fayette Valley.
And North Fayette Valley here's got 2 seconds to get up the court, try to get a shot off.
Kenlyn Schmidt quickly brought back in for this possession. Cowley takes it out in the backcourt. I think they wanted to throw it into the offensive end. Cowley gets it in right side to Schmidt, and it's knocked away by Anderson at center court. Anderson defends her well, and still 2.1 seconds to go. Nope. So 16-14 here in our first quarter. And back left side, Grove hands it down in the lane to Schmidt. Schmidt. Nice entry pass. They got it left side. Then Moore flipped it out over to Schmidt. And the Tiger Hawks lead by 4 at the end of one. 18-14. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports. Play the next name mention after this. All right. Where is she? I gotta get to. We'll take it after this. We'll take it after this. We'll be back. All right. 18-14 as we start the second quarter. North Fayette Valley turned it over their first trip down the court. MFL MarMac got it down low here, and actually Shaw had it in the lane. A lot of pressure down there. The ball is knocked away out of bounds, and they'll take it off the right side of the basket. So we have Lang, Shaw, Moreland, Jones, and also Morrissey out there for MFL MarMac in the lane to Moreland. And Moreland spins, nothing, takes the turnaround shot right side, missed it. And the rebound by North Fayette Valley and Cowley. Moore also out there for them will be once again Grove out there, and they have Hoy starting the quarter, and I believe out there as well is Cassidy Moore. So they'll work it right side offensively a minute into our third quarter. Hectic pace of the first quarter. Callie tried to get baseline left to right, but it's intercepted there by MFL MarMac, and as they push it ahead to Shaw is tripped up there by Moore in the offensive end, and the ball will go back there to MFL MarMac. So the Tiger Hawks have turned it over first couple of trips down the court.
Yeah, they had 6 turnovers there in the first quarter, 2 more here in the second quarter. So Coach Calkins is not going to be happy with that, but that comes with the inexperience in their guard play, taking care of that basketball, especially in the back.
Inbounds will be Morrissey. She'll take it off in front of the North Fayette Valley bench. 1 minute into our second quarter. And right side now here is Morrissey. Open, right side for 3. It's on the side of the rim, no good. Moreland gets the rebound amongst 3 Tiger Hawks underneath and quickly brings it back out on top. Moreland back right side now and looks at left side offensively here. Got 2, once again, Shaw right back out on top to Moreland. Top of the key for 3. Shot no good. Nice rebound there by Moore. Clears it out. The Tiger Hawks back into the offensive end. They try to work it in the lane to Schmidt, and the ball is lost on the lane. Anderson able to pick it up, save it out of that scrum in the middle of the lane. The ball picked up there by MFL MarMac. Back offensively, right side here. They work it back out on top, and there is a reach-in foul. And do we have an offensive foul? Nope, we have a reach-in foul committed there as Shaw had the basketball on top. And a reach-in foul by North Fayette Valley, which is the 6th foul they've committed. MFL MarMac's committed 7. So both teams are in the bonus in this situation. Both teams are going inbounds. They'll work it back right side here now with, once again, Lang. Lang drives baseline, trying to kick it in the lane to Anderson. Picked out of there by Schmidt. We'll reset the shot clock, which is coming next year. And we'll take it off the right side of the basket. And now MFL MarMac wants a timeout. 18-14, Tiger Hawks the early lead. Let's take this break. Play a name mention after this. Next name mention. Taking after this. Welcome back once again here to West Union. Our score 18-14. North Fayette Valley leading MFL MarMac right now. 6:05 left in our first half. Clayton Ridge leading South Wind with about 6 minutes to go at 32-27. Clayton Ridge with the new head coach. Ashley Funk in her first season there. The former Central scout played at Loris. Meanwhile, inbounds MFL MarMac gets it down. Has the shot blocked by Cowley. Quick attempt blocked by Cowley again. But the rebound saved by MFL MarMac. On top to Morris at the top of the field for 3. Got it. And they're back within 1 at 18-17.
That's a positive for the Bulldogs there. Morris needs to be more of a scorer, especially from the outside.
And they're back within 1, and here Cowley off the target. Ward loses it in offensive end, picked up by Moreland. She'll get a steal and a layup. And the Bulldogs in transition leads for the first time since early at 19-18. 5.5 to go, first half. Schmidt, left side in the lane. Backs away, all the way down to the left side. Backs it up and in over Jones. Schmidt, left hand in true form there, all the way to the left.
Now it's just an NBA back down. I'm going to take this to the rim.
And now North Fayette Valley out of the 1-3-1, and they are now here basically playing a box and one on Moreland. And it is a 2-2 zone. So right side, it is Lang. Lang splits the defenders, drives in, loses the ball on the way up. And a third organization is fouled on the way up as Lang brought it into the defense there into the lane. And she'll go to the free throw line there for 2. So a body call. And that is the 3rd foul on Kenlyn Schmidt. Fouls obviously a big concern with the way this game being played right now for both these teams.
You know, we talked about the first quarter. She was sitting for quite a while. We'll go at the end of that quarter, but he's going to have to go to the bench here and talk about the depth of both teams. This is going to be interesting to see who's going to step up to throw those very tall.
All right, free throw there by Lang. It is good. So it's 20-20. Here's the score. And the second free throw being lined here now by Lang. Trying to put the rebounds back up. Student sections to her left. Free throw, it is short. Moreland saves the rebound deep in the left corner and brings it back out on top. Morrissey to Jones. Right side in the lane, Lang. Lang with it now. Cross-court pass to Morrissey. Morrissey drives in, middle of the lane, takes a little 8-foot hook shot. Up and in. That's a 1950s move there.
One step, throw it up.
2 dribbles and throw it up like a 6-player shot. 22-20 is the score. Bulldogs lead by 2. A trap, and onto that trap they create a turnover. Cowley got trapped, had nowhere to go, intercepted by Anderson. Lang drives baseline and right in front of us along the baseline. Step out of bounds. That is a turnover by MFL MarMac.
That's only their 3rd turnover. I think they got to see how they would take care of the basketball. Northwest Valley, they're sitting at 11 turnovers here in the first half.
And again, MFL MarMac is the more experienced team at the guard spot. So, 4:20 to go in our first half. The young freshman back into the game, and Kalen Osborne for North Fayette Valley. Meanwhile, they try to work it in the lane. The Tigerhawks do. They try to work it bounce pass right side to, I believe, Bohr, but it's knocked away by Anderson defensively for MFL MarMac. And again, inbounds, Cowley rolls to the right side. The post-up shot, no good. Moreland takes off the rebound. Meyer got a hand on it, but the loose ball is picked up there by Jones for MFL MarMac. Back in the offensive end with Lang, and his Lang caught it. She starts beautifully. Moreland led Lang there, and that is an unforced turnover by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, led Lang kind of towards the sideline here, and Lang never finished that. Turnover here, give the ball back to the Tigerhawks.
So right side offensively, they work it around here with Ellsburn. Ellsburn in the lane to, once again, Bohr. They work it around on the right side. Back in the corner to Cassidy Meyer. Deep right corner. And Meyer hands it back over on top. This is the first set offense we've seen them run for a while. Jump shot by Grove on the left wing. It is blocked by Moreland. Rebound by Jones, who tried to outlet it. Deflected out of there, picked up by Moreland. Brooklyn Moon back out on top to Moreland. Just off the top of the key for 3. Rims it short. It is no good. And the rebound pulled down there by North Fayette Valley. 1 and done for the Bulldogs. Back offensively, right side, Cowley drives to the baseline, wrap around pass there on the left side to Grove. Grove back over to Bohr on the wing, right back down to Grove on the left block, backs her way down, may have taken an extra step. Not a nice move, but with the extra step driving in. And this group for North Fayette Valley getting some looks that they want in the half court.
They are. Pretty crowded there in the lane. MFL MarMac doing a great job of plugging up that lane, but Grove trying to find that little seam and get it up in there. I think it's been impressive. Not only getting the shot in there, offensive rebounds.
So 22-20 is our score. It is MFL MarMac here, leading by a bucket with possession. The Moon Twins have it on top. Back left side to now Shaw. Shaw, top of the key. Tigerhawks girl-to-girl defense with Moreland checking out of the ball game here. So here's another switch defensively. Don't you love that? You can play multiple defenses. Shaw, right side, try to go in the lane to Jones. Kicked there by Bohr on the right wing.
Multiple defenses there,
yep.
And it's not the worst. Girl-to-girl, little 2-3 zone, mixing it up. Bulldogs on the toe.
And Shaw takes it off the right side of the basket for MFL MarMac. Inbounds to Anderson on the right block. Anderson with those nice pink-colored shoes. Coming down top to Moon. He loses the basketball, picked up by Ellsburn. Ellsburn drives in, but a left-handed layup just rolls out. Moore got the rebound, maybe an arm grab as she tried for the putback. It played Annie over from left to right. They say the Tigerhawks knocked it away from the right side, and it goes back there to MFL MarMac. So they'll come up empty. A fast break opportunity. Brooklyn Moon stops the dribble, hands it on top there to, once again, that is number 30 with it there, and that is Cadence. Cadence, that's not the first time we're going to mess them up this year. Shaw drives into the lane, a little one-handed runner, leaves it flat off the back of the rim. Shot is no good. Hands the rebound in the corner. Brooklyn Moon, deep left corner for 3. Got it, and right in front of the student section, and even turned in a look to the student section. Left side here is Bohr. 15-foot jump shot, probably closer to 17 feet. It is no good. Rebound saved by North Fayette Valley, but Cowley misses the shot underneath. Jones gets the rebound off the left side for MFL MarMac. Inside 2 minutes left here in our second quarter. A 6-0 run by MFL MarMac. And here is Brooklyn Moon. Takes a 15-foot jump shot. Circles in and out from the elbow. Shot is no good. Cowley got the rebound. So back offensively here, the Tigerhawks. Trying to cut into that deficit. They're in a bit of a lull. And here cutting through is Schmidt. Actually collection there, Meyer, but misses the shot. Had a nice cut to the left block, but missed the shot, banked it long, and the rebound kicked away by North Fayette Valley. It goes back there to the Bulldogs.
The ball went from the top of the wing, and Cassidy Meyer did a good job of driving right to that block. Had it open point blank, just put it a little long on the backboard. touchdown goes back to Jay.
Edco and Macocata Valley are tied at 37 at the end of 3. So a good ball game going on in Edgewood tonight. Meanwhile, 5-point lead for MFL MarMac here at 25-20. 90 seconds and counting in our first half. And they'll bring it left side. And in the lane to Moreland, actually at the elbow. She just checked back in. Right side to Jones. Straight wing for 3. Banked it long. It is no good. Rebound pulled down off the left side there by Cowley. Back into the offensive end is once again North Fayette Valley. Left wide open is Moore. Misses the shot, but Cowley. It is in. Foul, count the basket. And another 3-point opportunity.
Another offensive rebound. Dana Moore found herself wide open. Decided to take the 3. It comes off on the back side, just like you said. And Cowley's right there. Gets the ball, put back basket, and bonus at the free throw.
So the free throw being eyed there on its way, and the free throw is good by, once again, Cowley. So it's 25-23 as we approach 1 minute left in our first half. But a tight first half. Moreland, top of the key, puts it on the floor, drives into the lane, takes a left-handed layup. It is in! It is in! Foul at the basket, and Moreland a chance to answer with a 3-point play.
Such a threat. We talk about being able to shoot inside, shoot outside. So that side takes the outside shot, puts it on the floor, goes strong. Left side, left hand, nice finish.
So Moreland to the free throw line, and again, trying to come back up by 5. That would be the biggest lead for both these teams, but the free throw is no good. And then Lang tried to jump over the top there of Meyer, and Meyer's 5'9". Lang 5'4", and I don't think you're going to climb that ladder there.
Yeah, but she just caught on the backside and decided I'm going to take my head there, and I think the other hand is way out of her. We're going to get that call in time, and it puts the Tigerhawks at the free throw.
So you go to the other end where it's a 1-and-1 yet. That's the 9th team foul in MFL MarMac. Committed there by North Fayette Valley, but a chance for some free points. Down by 4. Free throw by Meyer. It's off the back of the rim. It is no good. Moreland, nice seal. Gets the rebound off the right side. Back offensively now here is Moreland. Moreland back out on top to Morrissey. Morrissey, right side of the lane. Wide open in front of us. Right corner for 3, but off the back of the rim. Goes through. And a sheepish grin there from Lang heading back down the court.
Nice friendly bounce.
She gets the hometown bounce on the road. 7-point lead for the Bulldogs. Biggest lead of the night. And Lang, nice entry pass for Moore. And Kelly continues to create problems down low. Misses the shot but draws contact. She'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, Cowley taking a lot of shots. Not to the free throw line quite a bit tonight, but she's just capitalizing on it. But just being kind of a test for the Bulldogs.
Free throw on its way there, banks it in. So the bank staying open late on the free throw. And it's 30-24. Tigerhawks back within 6. Substitution as Cadence Moon, I believe, checks out there. Carleen Jones in for MFL MarMac with 39 seconds to go in our first half. Second free throw by Cowley off the back of the rim. It is no good. Moreland again grabs another rebound. Lang ahead to Jones. Jones ahead of the pack, drives in, takes the left-handed layup. So North Fayette Valley not getting back defensively, and the Bulldogs lead by 8 right now.
Yeah, they've extended this lead.
25 seconds to go in our first half. Moore right side in the corner to Cowley. Deep right side for 3. Aired it out long. Rebound kicks out of there. Picked up by Morrissey. Morrissey down to Moreland.
Kinda.
Stops the dribble. Hands it on top to Lang. Lang has a lane to the basket. Drives in. Shot no good. But draws contact. Good recognition by Lang, and that's the senior. I've got a space there. My defender's on my hip. I'm going to drive in.
Yeah, nice recognition there. And MFL MarMac Bulldogs are looking
it is good, and it's now 33-24. So remember, we were tied at 20. Substitution, Kenlyn Schmidt with 3 fouls is likely in for an offensive play here in the final 9 seconds. So have to be careful there. Second free throw by Lang. It is good. They lead by 10 right now. So inbounds, they get it there to Moore. With 7 seconds to go, Moore brings it across the timeline. And wants to go one-on-one. She goes by Anderson. The shot no good, but foul as she drove in on the body call there by Anderson. And with 2 seconds to go, Moore goes to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, just recognized a little bit of height advantage there. Decided to attack. And got the foul. Didn't get the basket. Didn't foul.
So free throw on its way there by Ball. It is good, and it's 34-25. So North Fayette Valley back within 9. MFL MarMac a 14-5 run right now here to close the second quarter. They lead by 9. Second free throw being eyed there. Free throw on its way there by Borg. Cups in and out. It is no good. Jones gets the rebound. Hands it out over to Brooklyn Newman. She thought about it. Taking a three-quarters court shot. The time runs out, and the first half comes to an end. So MFL MarMac a strong finish to the second quarter. They lead by 9 at the half at 34-25. When we return, first half stats and more. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Do you guys just play music at halftime? Do they crank up the tunes, or what do they do?
I'm not sure. Usually a pep band plays, but we're not doing that tonight, so.
Okay.
Hey, great job running the board, or running the camera.
Thank you. I got confused for a second when you held up 2 fingers. I was like, what?
Okay. God. Now it's going to bother me. Why it would do that. Central leads Postville at the half, 25-18. Clayton Ridge with their first win. 38-30. They play without the skill bar girl tonight. No, she's hurt on it. Play name mention after this, we'll take it. We'll score at the end of one. I don't know what number you're on the name mention, but just keep on rolling through them. Thank you. We'll take it after this. (34-25) MFL MarMac outscoring North Fayette Valley 20-7 in that second quarter. Let's update you on scores. Our first final of the night. Clayton Ridge has defeated South Wind by a final score of 38-30. Central leads Postville at the half 25-18. Edco and Maquoketa Valley are tied at 37. And that game, of course, is at the end of the third quarter. I'm joined once again by Aaron Hammond. Let's go through our first half stats, and let's start with MFL MarMac.
MFL MarMac is led by Riley Moreland with 17 points. 6 points for Miranda Lyon, 5 points for Dakota Ford, 6 points for Brooklyn Newman, 1 point for Grace Anderson. They shot 38% for Heidegger, 32% from the field.
All right, so now let's go to the totals for North Fayette Valley.
North Fayette Valley is led by Esty College. She got 10 points, 6 points for Kimberly Schmidt, 5 points for Elizabeth Moore, 2
And obviously, the turnover is really the story.
Yeah, North Fayette Valley had 6 turnovers in each quarter, so they got 12 turnovers in the first half. MFL MarMac with 5, so that's been a difference. But we talked about that pregame a little bit. The difference between experienced guards and MFL MarMac and the guards filling in, taking spots, and finding their role for the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, taking on bigger roles this year for North Fayette Valley. They've had a ball handler the last 4 years there in Abby Reister. Is their primary ball handler, and now it's a couple of other girls stepping up to fill that role. So that's a concern for North Fayette Valley. But the pace of this ball game, I'm really surprised because it's run and gun so far here in this first half.
It has been, but North Fayette Valley has still been able to get their shots in the lane where they want them to. So I think even if they make it a half-point or a half-court game, they're going to be fine because they're getting the ball to Schmidt, they're getting the ball to Cowley, they're getting inside with Bohr, so they're attacking the middle of that lane where they want to, whereas MFL MarMac has been doing a little in-out, a little run and gun, maybe doing a lot more offensively.
All right, so a 9-point lead for MFL MarMac. These are 2 of the teams expected to be in the mix in the Upper Iowa Conference this season. And again, you're going to see Turkey Valley because they're so well coached. Central has everybody back. And you've got some new coaches in the conference as well. Clayton Ridge coach Ashley Funk gets her first coaching victory tonight as they beat Southwind in a conference game, 38-30. So it's going to be interesting to see how things kind of play out this year. Going to be a fun conference, I think.
It is, and MFL MarMac, they've got Walk-On next on their schedule. Then they have Turkey Valley, who has had a lot of success recently, and then Edco, who is having a nice game tonight against Turkey Valley. North Fayette Valley's got to take on Clayton Ridge, who's got that win. Postal, and then they have to play Turkey Valley. So interesting to see how this young conference shakes out the first couple of weeks.
9-point lead for MFL MarMac at 34-25 at the half. We'll take a break. When we return, second half action. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Warm in here.
Warm in here?
It's warm.
Is that us still? So we lost two people?
Lost? Yeah, as only as halftime. If you want, I can send the direct live stream out link on Facebook and see what happens, but they already know KCTN.com.
Do we have anybody watching?
Up to 10. It's been bouncing between 9 and 10.
And with really no audio.
Is the delay? How long is it?
About 30 seconds or less.
30?
Yep.
I wish that audio was working.
The video quality is looking good.
The video audio on the stream was fine. It was just the actual radio station.
Yeah.
I don't know why it would be that way.
Maybe there's something from the 70s that needs upgraded or something.
It's got to be something from.
The only thing I thought of is if somehow, because it's going through that box, it's picking up the video stream, and that's just too much for that signal, picking up video and audio.
But it's fine in the studio. It's fine in 2 different studios.
But then when you put it live, it's not.
So it's got to be something to do with something with the gain. I think when you bring that up, that's when we have the problems. And if there was maybe too much sound going through that, maybe that board can't handle it. If the input was too high.
You don't think it's anything to do with the mono settings?
It very well could, but play the name mention. Play another ad to play the name mention.
Is it going to come back to you guys at all? You want me to point it at you still? Is it coming back to you guys?
He's going to play. You're going to play name mention after this, then come back to us.
With the time you have left, you can have it.
I gotta go talk to Angela.
You can have it out there. Dakota Valley. It's kind of
So once again, 34-25, 9-point lead for MFL MarMac. North Fayette Valley just came out of the locker room as we're ready to go to the second half. So they took the full 10 minutes to talk, not even warming up to start the second half.
Yeah, they just came out and said, we're ready to play. We fixed things hopefully in the locker room, and they're going to try to show them.
All right, so to start the second half, it'll be North Fayette Valley with the basketball. You have Grove, Cowley out there. Also as well will be Schmidt, Bohr, and Meyer. Right side, Grove, jump shot from the elbow, 15-footer, shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Shaw. Shaw, Jones, Moreland out there. Also out there as well for them is going to be Morrissey, and you have Lang out there to start this fourth quarter. Or third quarter, I should say. Getting ahead of ourselves. Lang, right side, Morrissey, right side for three, leaves it short, brings the side of the net. The right side, it is no good, and North Fayette Valley gets the rebound. Back offensively in the lane, they try to work into Schmidt. Deflected out of there by down low. That was good defense by Moreland. Knocked it away, picked up by Lang. Lang drives in left side, but a good job by North Fayette Valley getting back. It was a good job initially, but then they committed a reaching foul as Shaw was stopped in transition.
Shaw was kind of in the lane of twos there. Had nowhere to go, and they bailed it out with a foul.
Left side of the basket is where the Bulldogs will take it out of bounds. Shaw has it left wing to Lang. Lang back over top to Keene out here, picked up by Cowley, and they'll work it to right side. They continue to go here with that zone defense, but a lot of attention came to Moreland. And actually now Moreland's going to be double teamed in the high post. Left side wide open, Jones, baseline 17-footer, shot no good. Rebound pulled down middle of the lane by Cowley. Cowley has it knocked away, then finally a tie-up. As Cowley and Moreland tied up, it is a jump ball, and it stays here at center court, and it stays with MFL MarMac?
Yeah, it goes to MFL MarMac.
Alright, so Lang brings it across the timeline here offensively. And they'll be a little patient here. You have Moreland being fronted by Bohr at the high post area. Lang drives right side, tried to go pick and roll, but threw it into traffic. Moreland tracks it down on the left wing. Hands it back out on top here to Lang. Lang right side to Morrissey. Morrissey on top to Lang. Lang. Half-court set for MFL MarMac for maybe the first time tonight.
They're being very patient on offense right now. Forcing
Morrissey, a dangerous pass from the right side of the court to the left side, easily intercepted by Cowley, and then Jones reaches in and commits a foul from behind. So a double whammy for MFL MarMac, a turnover and a foul, and the ball goes back to the Tiger Hawks.
That long cross-court
boy.
Never going to get there. This has got a little zip on it, and even then, that's right.
Yeah, the dangerous pass. By the way, the third foul on Jones for MFL MarMac. So we stay a 9-point lead for MFL MarMac, and Bohr stops on the left wing. Hands it over to Cowley in the lane. Nice bounce pass to Myers up to the right side. That was a nice bounce pass. McCullough bumps it into the right side. Tiger Hawks scored the first points of this second half. And Brooklyn Moon just checked in during that break. Moon checked in there for Morrissey. Back right side now to Moreland. Moreland, again, good presence of mind there by number 22 Bohr to pick her up. And they'll work it back left side offensively. Trying to spread them out here a little bit. Right side, Brooklyn Moon on the right wing. Back on top to Lang in the lane. It is once again to Moreland. He slides by the defender. Lays it up from the left side. It is up. It is in. Foul at the basket. And now you have a major concern because that's the fourth foul on Schmidt.
Yeah, that foul they called on Schmidt, kind of caught on the backside of that play. They reached across, got the foul, and she's got 4. She's going to have to go.
Free throw, it is good by Moreland. They lead by 10. We have a final score. Maquoketa Valley has pulled away from Edco, winning by a final score of 54-42. So Maquoketa Valley uses a strong fourth quarter as they defeat Edco 54-42. Meanwhile, Kenley Schmidt with the basketball stops the dribble on the left side, and I believe they're going to call a reach-in foul by MFL MarMac. Schmidt was stopped outside the lane, and once that stopped, MFL MarMac digs in, and there's a foul.
Yeah, they're going to call this foul on Moreland on that dig. She got more than just the ball.
Kenley Schmidt checks out, and remember, she has 4 fouls, so they got by with a little time with her on the court. North Fayette Valley, it is Grove on top of Colley. Colley drives in there, trying to push it along the baseline to Bohr, but actually turns it over. Took an extra step.
Took that extra, tried to do that Euro so that didn't get rid of the ball quick.
Zayada Moore, by the way, checking into the ball game for the Tiger Hawks. We played 3 minutes of our third quarter. Moreland at the high post. And she'll hand it on top there to Lang. Lang back right side to Brooklyn Moon. Brooklyn Moon at the top of the key has a lane to the basket. Drives in, right-handed layup, facing the basket. Missed it to the left. Looked like she was undecided, so I tried to back it in over the front of the rim. Instead went left.
Yeah, should have just taken the layup instead of floating.
Meyer gets the ball on the left block. Her shot, no good. Right block, but foul. There's Moreland came over to help defensively, and Meyer goes to the free throw line for 2. Third foul on Moreland now.
Nice pressure move from Meyer there, the junior. Moreland picks up her third foul there.
Cassidy Meyer has 2. Free throws off the back of the rim. It is no good. As Meyer got the ball, Coach Calkin was talking there too. Some of the players there, and you can see Meyer kind of tuned in as well there. Wasn't really worried about shooting the free throw.
She was listening to the coach.
So the second free throw now being eyed by Cassidy Meyer. Second free throw on its way. That one good. Beautiful. And it's in 10-point lead. He may have been talking to her about free throw instructions.
I'm not sure what Coach Calkin is doing. He's very active on the side.
By the way, that was actually the 4th foul on Moreland. So now, as they push it into the offensive end, the ball is kicked out of there by North Fayette Valley. MFL MarMac retains possession. They'll take it out of bounds in front of their own bench. Back out on top. Brooklyn Moon with it. And Moon pressured there by Grove. Back right side to Lang. Lang covered. Back over to Carly Jones. Right side. Going to fire up a 3. There it is. Long from the left side. Rebound saved out of by Shaw. However, goes back to MFL MarMac as North Fayette Valley throws it away. Lang finally tracks it down after NFV tried to save the rebound. So Brooklyn Moon drives right side, stops, little 8-foot runner, closer to 5 feet, but lays it up and in from the right side. Good stop move there by Brooklyn Moon.
Yeah, nice recognition there when they kind of had advantage on numbers.
Halfway through the third quarter. Bohr, baseline area, trying to work it there to Zayada Moore, and the ball is actually knocked out of bounds. They sent up the hands of North Fayette Valley. So the ball in that short corner area was deflected out of bounds.
Yeah, a little deflection there by the Bulldogs, and then went off the Tiger Hawks.
39-28. Bulldogs' biggest lead of the night at 11. Let's take this break. Play another name engine after this. So we're playing right now.
Yeah. You want me to turn it down?
We'll take it after this. (39-28), an 11-point lead for MFL MarMac as North Fayette Valley taking that time out after a turnover here. And the Bulldogs working ahead into the offensive end. A final score, by the way, East Buchanan has defeated Starmont tonight by a final score of 67-20. So we have 3 finals tonight so far to report. The other game we're following is Central leading Postville at 25-18 at the half. Meanwhile, in the offensive end, we've got another foul. This is committed on North Fayette Valley, both teams with 3 fouls. And the reach-in foul committed by Grove. 3rd foul committed there by Grove. This may be a matter of attrition for both team starters tonight.
It might be come down to that.
Ryan on top of Brooklyn Moon. It's what you kind of expect in the season opener. Brooklyn Moon trying to get a Candace Moon. It's the Kings Moon, I should say. Intercepted by Grove. Grove drives in. Another 3-point opportunity. So good recognition by Grove. Moon chasing, commits the reach-in foul.
Yes, nice job of getting that ball up to the rim, getting it ball to ball. gets the free throw here, hopefully completes 3-point play.
And the free throw on its way there. It is short, rolls off the right side of the rim. It is no good. Rebound, Grace Anderson, who just checked back in, gets the rebound, throws it ahead to Lang, nearly intercepted, but the Bulldogs hang on to it. As Lang goes left side, it's knocked away. She was looking for Caden Smoot. So this is a shorter lineup for MFL MarMac right now. If you're North Fayette Valley, you've got some youth on the court for the Bulldogs. And on the inbounds, here's a good example. Shot to it down at the knees of Moore, actually touching Lang, and it goes out of bounds right in front of the MFL MarMac bench.
Yeah, that ball never got past her ankles. It just bounced off her leg. Right back out of bounds. North Fayette Valley needs to come in,
This is
take
it.
advantage of it here and try to get back to the ball.
With Moreland on the bench right now. On top, North Fayette Valley with the basketball. Halvey, right side to Grove. Grove, right side open for three. North Fayette Valley comes back in 6. 3 minutes left in the third quarter here, and they're back within single digits. Brooklyn Moon on top to Lang. North Fayette Valley, girl-to-girl defense in the lane to Anderson. Her left-handed shot up too strong on the driving left-handed line. Rebound by Meyer. And back into the offensive end is Ellsburn. Kaylin Ellsburn, who just checked back into the ballgame. Howley right side. They go to Grove. Again! It's a 3-point game now here in the third. Lang across the timeline, and she's being guarded here by the length of once again Bohr, who switches now here, and they're going to switch on every pick, it appears. Right side, they work into the lane. Anderson knocks over the lane, turnaround post-up shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, and sends it back to Bohr. Bohr, left side to Ellsburn. Ellsburn on top to Bohr. Bohr, bounce pass down, a nice bounce pass to Meyer, but loses the ball in the lane, and the loose ball picked out of there by MFL MarMac. Tiger Hawks missed an opportunity. Lang gets it ahead to Moon. Moon swoops it up to the right side, just flipped it up, maybe looking for Kansas. Shot is no good. They miss a giving opportunity.
Really lost that shot. I think the jump stop tries to go strong instead of flipping up there.
Right side, Bohr at the elbow area to Meyer. Shot from the left block area. Bounces off the back of the rim. It is no good. Had a good look at it. Maybe not squared up. 90 seconds left in the third, and Lang will walk it into the offensive end now here.
Bulldogs got to get something going offensively. They're trying to isolate the
Lang, left side offensively here. Works it on over to Caden's Moon. Moon stops the dribble, needs a little help, and now goes left side to Shaw. We approach 1 minute left in our third quarter. Brooklyn Moon now on top. Drives into the lane, takes a little one-handed runner. Shot no good, but foul. A little hand check on the way in. And the ball goes to MFL MarMac. Foul on the floor. They'll take it off the left side of the basket.
They're saying it's a shooting foul, man. They're going to give her the shot.
Yeah, well, she was driving in and she ended up taking a shot there, but yeah, that's the case. They said that was all part of the motion going into the shot. So Moon to the free throw line for 2. Trying to stop an 8-0 on North Fayette Valley. Free throws off the back of the rim, it is no good. It was 34-25 at the half. Bulldogs led by 9. Anderson checks out, as does Lang. And into the ball game for them once again will be number 11. That will be Pika into the game. Pika the sophomore. And Jones back in there as well. Second free throw. It is no good. And Jones tips out the rebound there, but it goes back to North Fayette Valley. So now the Bulldogs, who had a good stretch of basketball till midway through the third quarter, they've been hanging on 39 for a while.
Yeah, they've only got 5 points here in the second half, and North Fayette Valley's really stepped on down.
And here's Bohr at the right elbow. Stops the dribble, cut off by Jones. Back out on top now to Ellsburn. Ellsburn in the lane to Bohr. Right corner, Moore right in front of us. Right side for 3 off the side of the rim. Bohr the offensive rebound. So Bohr on the left hand, driving in, goes to the free throw line for 2. Bulldogs have been nothing but girl-to-girl defense all night long here.
Yeah, they've been really working hard on this girl-to-girl and really making MFL MarMac run some kind of half-court offense. They've been struggling without more than a ball game.
Free throw on its way. It's up the front of the rim. It is no good. And Bohr will try to bring the Tiger Hawks back within 2. Moments ago, down by 11. The Bulldogs had that run to close the second quarter. It's NFV's run right now. But the second free throw's off the back of the rim. It is no good. They come up empty. Brooklyn Moon into the offensive end. Hands it on top of Jones. Deflected out of there. And Moon loses it on offensive end. Down, run to the rim. But it's okay. NFV's going to get the ball anyway. The ball is not touched by Moon, who pushed the Tiger into the backcourt. And Broke wanted to see that goal down. He just trickles out of bounds. And North Fayette Valley Morrissey, by the way, back in for the Bulldogs. Grove inbounds there. Right side to, once again, Cowley. Cowley on top to Ellsburn. And also Keely Cranbeer checked in for the Tigerhawks. And the right side with the basketball is Cranbeer now, top of the key. Left side, Ellsburn, left side for three. Banks off the side of the rim. The shot is no good from the left wing. And the rebound pulled down by Morrissey. And Coach Winters, you see the hands up there. Let's work for the last shot. Brooklyn Moon on top to Carly Jones. 14 seconds to go. Jones drives in, running right hand. The basket. He was saying, hold the basketball unless you're given a path to the basket.
And that was just like it. It opened up like the Red Sea. And Charlie Jones goes, I got to take this shot. There's nobody there.
So Jones, a chance to finish the three-point play with 11.5 seconds to go here in our third quarter. The fourth foul, by the way, on McKenna Grove. Both teams have 5 fouls, so there's going to be a lot of free throws in the fourth quarter. Free throw by Jones, it's off to the right, it is no good, and the rebound pulled down there by Cowley off the right side. So MFV has a chance for the last shot. Grove, right side to Ellsburn, right corner for three, it's on the side of the rim. No good, rebound pulled down there by, that time I believe it was once again Bohr, and Bohr was actually fouled going up for the putback, and she'll go to the free throw line as the horn sounds to end the third quarter.
Yeah, Bohr's going to go to the free throw line here. They're talking about it. We're going to give her 2 shots.
And they'll decide maybe or not more time should be put on the clock. And I believe the only question would be is how much time's left on the clock.
And the quarter went.
Yeah,
I think the quarter's over. They just decided
well, the foul occurred before the horn, and I think they figured there should be at least maybe another second up on the clock. But right now they have 9:52, and I know we're not going to stay with that. But Bohr got the offensive position in the middle of the lane. 0.1 seconds, I guess, is what they're going to put up. All of that discussion for 0.1, huh?
Nobody can get a shot off here. It's hard to even get a tip off of this. So,
officials, I tell you what, they're on top of it here in our season opener. Bohr to the free throw line on its way. It is good, and it's a 4-point game. So Bohr has a chance to put North Fayette Valley back within 3 in what will be the final shot of this third quarter. Bohr's second free throw on its way. It is good. 41-38. Jones inbounds it there. Morrissey, nothing you can do about it. Third quarter comes to an end. So here we go to the fourth. 41-38. MFL MarMac leads North Fayette Valley. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports. Name mention after this. Central leads 44-22. We'll take it after this. Next break, we'll go with 2 ads, by the way.
Yeah, you can see the score from.
So we've played 3 quarters. Another update. It is Central leading Postville 44-22 at the end of 3. At the end of the third quarter here, MFL MarMac leads 41-38 as they were outscored 13-7 in that third quarter. East Buchanan beats Charmont tonight 67-20. Maquoketa Valley over Edco 54-42. And Clayton Ridge beating South Wayne 38-30. We start our fourth quarter here, and it is once again Moreland back into the ballgame with those 4 fouls. But North Fayette Valley has the basketball. Ellsburn, Meyer, also out there will be Bohr, Cowley, and you also have out there Moore. Right side, Cowley open on the baseline. Take that 8-foot jump shot, circles in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Bohr, taken away by Anderson. Anderson stripped the ball there. I believe the foul is on Jones reaching in underneath. Yep. So Jones is the first starter for MFL MarMac to check out of this ball game. Brooklyn Moon comes in. As I mentioned, there are a ton of players with foul concerns here with 7:43 to go.
Yeah, that's going to be, easier going down the stretch.
Bohr's free throw, it is good, and they're back within 2. 41-38. So North Fayette Valley was down 39-28 and they're in a run here right now, and a chance to get back within a single point. So it's an 11-2 run right now. Free throw to score, make it 41-40 now the score here. And North Fayette Valley extends the pressure. Moreland, as we mentioned, back out there to start this corner. Lang, Morrissey, Anderson, also out there, Brooklyn Moon. Left side, Morrissey in the lane to Moreland. Moreland at the free throw line has to pull it back out on top. Left side to Morrissey. Morrissey hands it back out on top to Lang. So the Bulldogs have struggled here, trying to go in the lane to Anderson, deflected out of here. But Anderson checks it down, able to track it down, and in the lane to Moreland. Moreland at the elbow, right side, Morrissey, right side for three, got it! She's absolutely wide open. If you're so concerned about the size down low, somebody's got to hit a shot outside.
Big shot there by Morrissey for starting Moreland and giving up that outside.
So now MFL MarMac leads by 4. Left side to Cowley in the corner, back on top here to Ellsberg. Ellsberg, the left-handed freshman, in the lane to Moore, but loses the basketball. Tough pass for Moore to handle, deflected out of there. She couldn't track it down in front of the NFE student section.
Just a little pass there from the freshman into Moore. Moore's got hands full of starting Moreland. That's what she's doing right now on defensive end, guarding Moreland.
And Lang back out on top here to Moon. Moon with it right side. You see MFL MarMac here spreading the court a little bit. And Moon brings it back out on top. North Fayette Valley not really sitting in the true zone, but now extending their defense. Moon, left side, drives baseline, takes a little one-handed runner, banks it long to the left side, rebound by Moon, middle of the lane, put back shot, it is no good. Anderson, another offensive rebound, as he tried to work it back to Moon, it's kicked out of bounds, but it stays down here. Anderson able to keep it alive for MFL MarMac.
Yeah, Moon drives the lane there with a little floater, and that hits the back of the net. Comes right back to her, and gets another chance.
Kenlin Schmidt, by the way, back into the ball game. She has spent quite a bit of time on the bench with those 4 fouls. Inbounds to Lang. Lang, left side in the corner, brings it back out on top here. $1:45 into our 4th quarter. Second half has certainly been at a slower pace, but it's been more controlled, which is good. Moreland back out on top to Brooklyn Moon. Moon, top of the key, brings it left side. Left open for a second, but quickly closed down. Back left side to Lang. Lang, right side of Morrissey, wide open again. Right side, fires up the 3, leaves it short. Moon the rebound, middle of the lane. 8-foot jump shot, no good. Moreland the rebound, put back, it's off the back of the rim. Moreland gets another rebound. She's fouled on the put back attempt, and if that's on Schmidt, that's number 5, and judging by the reaction, it is on Schmidt. And maybe not.
I'm not sure who the official called that on, but it's got to be frustrating. All those offensive rebounds leave you put back.
They called it on Board. So Board commits her 3rd foul. It says that North Fayette Valley has committed 22 fouls this second half. It only seems like that for both these teams.
Seems like a lot of fouls, and that's only their 6th.
Yep. So the 3rd foul on Board. Second free throw being made there. The first one made by Moreland. Second free throw leaves it short off the front of the rim, and she reaches in on Grove, and she's got to be careful. She reaches in actually over Moore, and then a loose ball is Moore and Lang, both number 10s, hustling after it, slide after it, and they say there's a jump ball. Moore kind of pushed off as they dove on the floor, and it will be Lang to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. That puts the Bulldogs into the bonus.
Yeah, puts the Bulldogs at the free throw line here on a loose ball hustled by both of those girls getting after it. I don't know if anybody got any advantage diving for that ball, but this one's
free throw on its way, it is good. They're up by 6 at 46-40. So it's really been kind of a game of runs now here. And MFL MarMac has answered on a 5-0 run in this 4th quarter. 3rd foul, by the way, committed by Sonny Moore. Second free throws off the back of the ring, it is no good. Rebound kicked out of it, kept up by Lang, and she'll save it on top. North Fayette Valley gives up the rebound, and the Bulldogs retain possession. Lang, left side with the basketball, brings it back on top to Moon. Moon, right side to Morrissey, and now I believe here, Morrissey on the right wing is going to work it back out on top to Moon, who's guarded immediately by Grove. High post area to Moreland. Moreland guarded by Bohr, and Moreland brings it back out on top. MFL MarMac very patient here. In the lane to Anderson, backs her way down, post-up shot. She's matched up with Cowley, and Anderson's got the strength to put him up by 8.
Nice back there finish by Grace Anderson.
Cowley on top with the basketball here. In the lane to Schmidt. Schmidt puts it on the floor, drives in, leaning into Morrissey, who tried to draw a charge. It is no good. She fell way too early, but the shot is no good. And here back to the offensive Anderson with MarMac. push to the head from Brooklyn Moon. And Moon lost control of her feet, basically. Didn't get set as she was trying to slow down in the offensive end.
And it's been working, and they've been getting the foul line, getting those fouls, and then doing a nice job offensively.
So substitution, Anderson checks out. Into the game will be, once again, number 2 for them, and that is Ashley Shaw, who is a junior, 5'5" junior. So you basically have Moreland as your post player right now. Ellsburn came back into the game for North Fayette Valley, but they need to answer here. Time's late. Left corner, Moore open for 3. Off the side of the rim, shot is no good. Had a good overlook from the deep left corner. And the rebound pulled down there by Brooklyn Moon. Lang back on top to Moon. Moon brings it across the timeline. Tiger Hawks here now matching up girl-to-girl defense. Got to come after him here.
They're going to have to come out and guard him, and I assume this ball's going to go to Riley Moreland.
Shaw knocked away by Schmidt. Loose ball picked up there by, once again, Lang on the left side. She drives, covered in the corner to Moreland. Moreland deep left corner. For 3, from the deep left corner. So a 10-goal run by MFL. MarMac back up by double digits. They equal their biggest lead of the night.
That was a huge 3 by Moreland, just kind of stepping back in the corner and knocking out the ball.
And back right side, Ellsburn. Ellsburn, baseline pass to Cowley. Cowley from the left block uses the left hand, but the shot is no good. Then Moreland just skies in and grabs the rebound from the left side. So an 11-point lead, and now it is North Fayette Valley hanging on 40 for quite a while.
Yeah, they've been stuck there for a long time. Did a nice run, just couldn't finish it off.
Lang tried to go in the lane to Moreland, but knocked it away. Cameron Schmidt got a hand in the passing lane. And Moreland tried to launch it ahead into the offensive end, but it's tracked down by MFL MarMac. They turned it over, and now the Bulldogs want a timeout. 3:30 to go. MFL MarMac trying to close the deal, leading 51-40. Let's take this break. Play 2 ads, play 2 ads. $44-22. Isn't that sad? Taking it to this. An 11-point lead right now for MFL MarMac. Bulldogs take a timeout. Both these teams in great shape timeout-wise here.
Both have 3 timeouts.
So that's not an issue. Full court pressure by North Fayette Valley here after the timeout. 3.5 to go. Bulldogs clear out, and Morrissey brings it into the offensive end. Morrissey, right side here to Moreland. Moreland with it, looks to go off a pick, wants to drive right side, one-on-one by Bourne. Bourne got a hand in there. Good job using that weak side hand to knock it away as Moreland tried to drive in.
Moreland thought she had that baseline by Bourne just to knock that away.
So they'll take it off the right side of the basket. MFL MarMac will here. And off the right side, it once again will be Lang. And Lang rolls to the basket. Morrissey took it out of bounds. Lang rolls to the basket. Nice set play there. She's fouled as she goes up for the shot up the left side. Lang to the free throw line for 2. Clear out there and let her roll to the weak side.
She came on that weak side, and she was unguarded as she came in. And 2 girls realized it right away. They needed to follow there to get a Grove. That'd be her field.
And a free throw there. It is good. And Grove is on the court. They let her shoot the free throws, even though she's on the court with 5 fouls. Moore checks out. Into the game for them will be number 10, and that is Ida Moore back in. So the 12-point lead for MFL MarMac. Free throw on its way there by Lang. It is good, and they're back up here now by 13. So actually, this is the biggest lead of the night for MFL MarMac.
Right time of the game for that.
The 2 runs they have had in this ball game, perfect time, right before the half, and here in the 4th quarter, and now North Fayette Valley turns it away. Ellsburn trying to go pick and roll left side to Schmidt. Overshot her, and the ball goes to MFL MarMac. And back out on top, Lang overshot but tracks it down against the North Fayette Valley pressure. Lang brings it into the offensive end, guarded by Schmidt, and she wisely here will play keep away as she brings it back towards center court. North Fayette Valley defensively trying to get some steals, so they're going to be aggressive, even though they're down by 13 and facing some foul concerns. But MFL MarMac here, be patient in the offensive end. Anderson just came back in, backs her way down, spins by Collins, shot no good, but foul. And again, I think this is what MFL MarMac envisions. And you can have Moreland play the 4 and Anderson play the 5, and all of a sudden you've got a good combination down low.
And we saw that out of Anderson last year, having those post moves. And she can be that solid post for you at one of the baseline blocks, and then Moreland can float from the wing back into the post. She could be a lot more fluid.
Free throw is good. This is a 13-0 run, by the way, for MFL MarMac. Believe it or not, that's the first foul on Cowley. She might be the only player who didn't have at least 2 or 3 fouls before that. Second free throw, it is no good. Kendall Schmidt gets the rebound. Tiger Hawks try to go sideline break. They're thrown away. Moore caught it in the offensive end. She'll try to go weak side to Ellsburn, running down the right side of the court, but overshot. And they turn it over. They have not scored here for about 4 minutes. As a matter of fact, they have only scored 2 points this fourth quarter. And the Bulldogs lead by 14. Right side, Shaw with the basketball. Shaw back out on top to Moreland. You expect them to try to post up here. Either Anderson or Moreland. Moreland puts it behind the three-point line. Pump fake. She's not going to take the shot. Flips it back out on top to Lang. Lang back left side offensively here. And you have it with, once again, Morrissey. Morrissey in the lane to Anderson. Takes a jump step move into Cowley. Too strong. Cowley actually did straight up defense. And the rebound pulled down by Kendall Schmidt. Inside 2 minutes to go in the fourth. Back offensively, Schmidt trying to back her way down. Covered on top to Ellsburn. Top of the key for 3. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down. To the right side. So their first basket in over 4 minutes. They're down by a dozen and only 1:42 to go. So Cowley the offensive rebound. Lang drives in. Beautiful bounce pass to Anderson, but the shot goes in and out. Anderson rebound. Catch from the right side up in the lane. Anderson launched herself in a strong post-up position down low to finish that shot. And back to a 14-point lead. We approach 1:20 left here in the fourth quarter, and the Tiger Hawks turn it over. Lang trying to work it ahead to Moreland. Moreland feeds it back to Anderson. She drives in the layup, blocked by Cowley out of bounds, and Cowley says, that's why I only have one foul, because I'm playing clean defensively. But the ball stays down here with MFL MarMac.
MarMac can assault this away. They've extended this lead long enough and far enough that they can just start salting away and okay, now he's going to.
And here on the inbounds, they roll on to the right side and over to the left earlier. The Duke swings up and on the right side. She lays it up and in, and they lead by 14, actually now 16, with a minute to go. 58-42 right now. Kendall Schmidt, baseline 17-footer. Shot is no good. Lang gets the rebound off the right side. So the Tiger Hawks continue in a drought in this fourth quarter. Only 2 field goals. Right side in the lane, Anderson. Center step. Good hustle there by Cowley. Tiger Hawks working hard on defense. Cowley in the offensive end to board. Dare catches it. Easy right-handed layup. Left is short. Then Moreland gets back defensively to knock it away. That shot right there sums up this fourth quarter for MFL.
Everything's been hard to come by. Not getting easy baskets, not getting easy free throws.
Substitution, Brooklyn Moon checks in. Anderson will check out with 41.1 seconds to go here in our fourth quarter. Trandier on the inbounds, left side to Moore. Moore left side for 3. Shot is no good. Schmidt gets the rebound, backs her way in. This is the shot from the left side. Moreland tips off the rebound into the hands of Morrissey. We're down to 30 seconds left here in our fourth quarter. And North Fayette Valley coming up empty in the offensive end. Back out on top to left. Right side to Morrissey. 20 seconds to go in our fourth quarter. Spreading the court. North Fayette Valley can chase as long as they want here, but no reason to foul here with down by 16 points. And MFL MarMac looking to stick and cling in the overall conference. Lost the conference championship last year. With a dominant fourth quarter here. They challenge North Fayette Valley pistol. Morgan puts the basketball in the green. Takes it over. North Fayette Valley, but redemption match number 1 here to start the new season. 58-42. MFL MarMac defeating North Fayette Valley in our season opener. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews, your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Do you want me to have the computer turn so you can see that?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Are we done with James tonight?
Done with what?
Done with James tonight?
Yeah.
James. Yeah. Great job tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, we'll see you in the next ball game, all right?
Yeah.
Do you have that scheduled?
Yeah, I got it on my phone, I think. December. I got it.
What's your cell phone?
563-422-1859.
Hold on a second. What's it again? Oh, I can't. Go ahead. All right. I don't want to sit on that chair. You had to sit on this all night long?
Yeah.
That's all they gave me. No, this.
I know, that's what they gave me.
Oh.
Damn, I'm like, that's...
Actually, I'm going to have the coach just sit there.
Nope, go ahead. I'm going to point the camera your guys' way. You know what I mean?
Do what?
I'll have it pointed at you.
Gotcha. Let me know when you're done.
Just doing percentages. Whatever.
All right, play the name mention after this, the next name mention. Bad chat. Here, we'll get you out.
Take him first.
Oh. Can we shut that off now?
We had some problems with the audio, but that was back at the studio. We'll take it after this. Welcome back to West Union. Our final score, 58-42. MFL MarMac victorious over North Fayette Valley. They closed the final quarter on a 17-4 run. We're joined once again by MFL MarMac girls basketball coach Jason Winters. And coach, first off here, a game of runs for your team, but you put up 58 points in the season opener. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty early. I know we had some girls that were pretty nervous, especially with having the seniors we have. I thought maybe we'd come out and be a little more relaxed and play pretty good, but we are on the road. There were some nerves, that's for sure. NFE did a great job with our pressure early, breaking it, getting some breakaways, throwing over the top of it. We had a whole lot of that, which I thought that was maybe going to be one of our strengths tonight. And they had no problem with it at all. So all the credit to Coach Calkins and his staff for preparing them for our pressure. Kind of got us out of what we wanted to do, and that's why we dropped into a 1-3-1, and that was successful for us.
Well, I think that's the other thing is you got the athleticism you had. Maybe it wasn't the full court game you wanted to, but a lot of good things you guys did in the half court defensively.
Absolutely, and that was something. I mean, that's our staple. We like to get after you baseline to baseline, make you handle the pressure, handle the ball. You make the mistake, hopefully we don't reach. They did a good job handling that, so we had to go to something a little different, maybe that we're not the most comfortable doing. But we always talk about in our program, you have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And we were tonight, and they did a really good job in the half court.
All right, let's talk about offensively. Riley Moreland led the way for you with 24 points in this ball game tonight, and very active on both ends.
Yeah, and that's what we expect out of Riley. She's been a 4-year starter for us in the program. She's going to go play college basketball at the Division II level. You're hoping someone with her skill and caliber that she can step up in games like this. And I thought she did a really good job tonight being active, and I'd like to even see her be a little bit more active in that middle, and we're really trying to work with her on turning and facing and attacking off the dribble a little bit more.
All right, Miranda Lang had 11 points for you as well. Dakota Morrissey had 8 points and hit a couple of big three-pointers for you too.
Yeah, and there you go again. You're talking about our seniors. I mean, that's awesome. They've been in the program. You're hoping they're going to do something like that. I thought Dakota stepped up. He said it. She hit some big threes for us at key moments, and that's what you hope your senior's going to do. Miranda, I thought, maybe struggled a little bit, maybe a little nervous in the first half, but I thought she settled down here in the second half, and she controlled the game from the point guard position, made some really nice passes, and did what we need our point guard to do.
The lift you got off the bench tonight. Grace Anderson, 6 points, 5 of them coming in the final quarter. Brooklyn Moon had 5 points there. And you mentioned this, that you think your bench can play a bigger role this year.
Yeah, absolutely. I think even our outside shooting tonight wasn't probably as good as what we can shoot the ball. We've got a lot of really good shooters on this team, and we know people are going to be keying on Riley, and that's fine because we've got girls who can spot up around her and they can knock it down. And I still believe in our bench that, any given night we can have girls step up off the bench. It might be a double-figure score.
All right, so obviously in game number 1, now you guys have to step up here competition-wise in game number 2. What's next for you guys?
Yeah, we've got Waukon on Monday, and then we've got another conference game, home opener with Turkey on Tuesday. So we knew starting out the year it was going to be really, really tough for us, and this was a great test for us. Now we know kind of some things we need to work on and continue to improve on, and we look forward to the challenge.
All right, heading in the right direction. Good season opening win.
All right,
we'll look forward. We'll catch up with you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
You betcha. MFL MarMac girls basketball coach Jason Winters talking things over there about his Bulldog team victorious by a final score of 58-42. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll be joined by North Fayette Valley girls basketball coach Jim Calkins, and we'll be joined once again by Aaron Hammond with the postgame stats and more when your postgame show continues from West Union after this.
Work for pretty much.
I'm trying to find tables for you guys. You know, somebody that can sell some or whatever, let me know.
Still trying to figure out that sound.
It wasn't even like a backbeat sound. It was just
That's
No, he's good. He's good like this. I tell you, I like it up
digital sound.
But that.
But it shouldn't be.
Well, it's coming into that board. It's coming in as a digital signal, but it's going from that. It's. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is he happy with things?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, pretty much. They give you your envelope. Yeah. Play the name mention after this. Is Coach Calkins coming?
Do you want him Tuesday?
I don't have to see.
You can get that figured out.
Not for sure. We'll take it after this.
Every piece that to it.
Welcome back once again to West Union, 58-42. That's your final score. MFL MarMac defeating North Fayette Valley in our girls basketball opener tonight. We're joined once again by Coach Aaron Hammond. Let's go through the individual totals, and let's start with MFL MarMac.
MFL MarMac was led tonight by Riley Moreland, the senior, with 24 points, 11 points for Miranda Lang, 8 points for Lakota Morrissey, 6 points for Grace Anderson, 5 points for Brooklyn Moon, 4 points for Carly Jones, 58 points tonight. They shot 11 of 22 from the line, 50%. 13 of 39 from the field, 33%, 7 of 19 from behind the arc, 37%, and more importantly, 11 turnovers. Some of those helter-skelter late, but I think that was a positive for the first game.
All right, turnovers for North Fayette Valley really kind of, that was in the first half, really caused them to struggle a little bit. You saw some good things from them. Remember, this is a team still putting in some different pieces and things like that this year. You certainly saw a great stretch when they got back within 41-40 early in the fourth quarter, but then MFL MarMac answered on that 13-0 run. Let's go to the totals for the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, you talked about those turnovers. The Tiger Hawks end up with 21 turnovers, so that's a difference maker there alone. But 12 points tonight for Justine Cowley, 9 points for Alyssa Bohr, 8 points for McKenna Grove, hit those 2 big threes to get them back within a point there. 6 points for Kenlyn Schmidt, who spent a lot of time on the bench for him, didn't have a shot in the third quarter. 2 points for Zeta Moore, 3 points for Cassidy Meyer, and 2 points for Kaylin Ellsburn, the freshman off the bench. 42 points. They shot 55% from the free throw line tonight, which is an improvement. 12 of 33 for 36% from the field. 2 of 9 behind the arc, 22.
And remember, they shot over 50% the first half, right?
Yeah, they shot 52% the first half. So the shooting there just wasn't as good, and with Schmidt out of the game, a lot of those point-blank shots just weren't there, so that's a difference maker.
So it was kind of a game of runs. I mean, it was really kind of ragtag early in the ball game, and you get that. It's a season opener, first ball game of the year, ragtag for us. I mean, heck, our first ball game.
We got a little new technology trying to figure it out, but we're getting there.
Now, so as far as North Fayette Valley had the early lead, built a 5-point lead. MFL MarMac was able to get back within 4 at the end of the first quarter, but then they used that run right before the half. At one point, they built a 10-point lead. It ended up being 9 at the half at 34-25. Then Moreland, when she got into foul trouble in the third quarter, kind of changed the game. North Fayette Valley, which you have to do, took advantage of that situation.
They did, and they didn't have Schmidt in the game because she was in foul trouble as well, but they really took advantage and worked themselves back in, that inside out, not having those long arms of Moreland in the middle of that zone. We talked about Grove having a couple of those big shots. Cassidy Meyer had a couple of inside shots, making some free throws. So that was huge for the Tiger Hawks to get back into this. They just ran out of gas and didn't have enough to continue that and get that over the hump.
All right, we'll take a break. When we return, we'll talk with North Fayette Valley coach Jim Calkins as they continue kind of a lengthy conversation in their locker room tonight here in their season opener. We'll talk with Coach Calkins when our post-game show continues from West Union after this. Bulldogs win 58-42, your final score. Let's see if he's out there yet.
Poke your head right out here and see if he's there.
The talent of my class.
Thank you.
Why see me? You made a deep cut.
He coming?
Actually, he's still on there.
But no, with him, it's pretty good that you're back.
Thank you.
Hey, get that too.
What do you think, Ben?
We're waiting for Coach Calkins. But why we can turn? I mean, we can.
9:30. Oh, I know I got a family.
Oh, yeah. To be honest with you, we're used to kind of closing down everywhere.
Yeah, that's.
I don't want to make you stay for us. I mean, we're usually the last to leave for the January.
We're usually the last two out.
So don't feel you have to stay because of us.
Oh, I got to.
Oh,
good job.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You can wrap things up, and if you catch them, you catch them.
Gonna have to.
Okay.
I know.
Play the name mention after this, and we'll take it. We'll take it after this. Welcome back to North Fayette Valley, where we're going to wrap things up here tonight in our pregame show. Coach Calkins continuing to have a lengthy conversation with his team. We certainly will talk with Coach Calkins next Tuesday night, as a matter of fact, as they play at Clayton Ridge. We look forward to catching up with Coach Calkins. 58-42, that's your final score. MFL MarMac victorious tonight. In our girls game, other girls finals tonight, Central defeated Postville. Final score of that ball game, 54-28. Edco and Maquoketa Valley. Mac Valley won, pulled away late, 54-42. Clayton Ridge beat South Wind, 38-30. East Buchanan over Starmont, 67-20. Those are your opening scores tonight.
Yeah, interesting opening night of basketball. Clayton Ridge getting a win, so they're going to go into that game with North Fayette Valley next Tuesday with a little confidence. Maybe a little more confidence than you would expect. And North Fayette Valley scratching their head a little bit, but I think some things to build upon. Obviously, they got to take care of the basketball. They got to not foul, got to stay out of foul trouble, because I just don't think they're quite as deep as some of the teams they're going to play this year.
Lots of good things for both these teams in this season opener tonight. So we'll see you next Tuesday night, all right?
We'll be there.
So once again, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks to, once again, Aaron Hammond, Coach Aaron Hammond there, Jared Borman, running our technical crew tonight, which was on edge tonight. He wasn't on edge, we were. But it was a crazy show tonight. James Halverson, our camera operator, for our first ever live broadcast video streamed here on KCTN.com. We'll get things kinks ironed out of that. Look forward to doing that next Tuesday night. Again, MFL